Oh no, you got to prove
But
that. Yeah.
what's the draw there? Oh, I really want to be a farmer's wife. Like for what? And
Oh,
isn't
he
that
probably
really?
probably owns a lot of land, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, he got acres and acres of land. I'd love to
Yeah,
be
and
here
like animals.
and toil the land with you, mate.
Yeah, and they're all like city women.
Exactly, but
No, but
isn't
the thing is though, mate. But you know that a lot of it is not. They don't actually want. They don't care about
yeah, they want to
the
be on
bachelor,
TV.
or
Exactly.
they want. Yeah, they want to expose themselves. They're
Yeah,
good-looking people,
yeah,
and they don't have much talent apart from that. They're all models,
yeah,
so they want that, isn't it?
yeah.
On the other scale of that, talking of all models, my last one I'm going to talk about is called The Swan.
Swan. Okay.
And yeah,
This is
what
like
do you think?
this is some ugly duckling kind of premise, isn't it?
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him. Just look at him.
Mate, you
Got
don't
it, mate.
understand. Advertising, media, all of that. I can see right through it, mate. I can see right through it. You know, like Neo when he sees the Matrix and he can see the code
Yeah.
and he can tell what's happening. That's me with advertising, mate. That's me with the media. That's me with any of these things. I see right through it to exactly what it is. I see right through the core.
Or you say that, or maybe
Oh,
you just don't need a TV guide. You don't need a TV guide. You're like The Swan. Yeah, I know what that's about. I watch it. That's what you've done, mate.
Whatever, man.
You're just like the middle. You don't need a TV guide. You still watch it. With me, I'm like, Swan. What's that about?
Yeah, let me find out. Let me research. Whatever.
let me look at what I like Swans.
Mate, you're talking about radio.
Yeah.
You're talking about TV guides like the Radio Times and stuff like that. I thought that those things were obsolete. Don't you just? Isn't it all just on the TV screen now? You just press select and it tells you what the show's about.
It still tells you what you're watching, mate. You don't guess. It's like the electronic version of the TV guide, man.
Fair
you
enough.
Just watch it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it was really controversial because it took people that are supposedly ugly.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can put some clips up of the one I'll send to you.
Yeah.
Basically, she's not that ugly, and then she seemed to be ugly. The typical story: a boyfriend left, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then they assign each of the contestants with a therapist, a trainer, a cosmetic surgeon, and a dentist.
Mate, you know what? When you started with therapist, I was thinking, that's quite responsible. But then you brought in all these other things.
You're right,
and
actually.
They're going to try and change everything.
Right, actually. Yeah, and I'm thinking as well, that one that I started with, the body revenge.
Yeah.
I think that one provided a therapist as well.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I don't want to redeem any Kardashians, man. I don't want to redeem them.
No, Chloe was thinking about it, man.
All right.
I don't think I don't know any of the other names. I don't think
there's Kim.
What's the famous one?
Kim.
I don't think Kim was thinking on that level. See?
Exactly. Yeah.
But seriously, mate, when because I skipped to the end of this episode.
Yeah.
And they show her before. Because they make them do they make them stick their belly out, don't they? They stick your belly out. You put a miserable face on. You don't do your hair.
Exactly. Let's throw some sand in your face. Yeah. And then we'll take a picture.
And then the after, they're like this. They hold their belly. They're like, they're smiling. But yeah, her face, man. They properly gave her a Michael Jackson nose and everything. Like, no, it was
for real. It's surgery, isn't it? It was surgery, isn't it? Damn.
Yeah. They gave her that. They took all her pimples out. Which, now some people, that's you, innit?
Yeah.
As in not pimples, like moles, moles, but not like,
They took them all off.
They did an all body liposuction.
Yeah.
Just suck that fat out, man. And then they did it, and then like each person spoke about what they did. So the therapist was like, well, we spoke about this, blah, blah.
Oh, this is what, okay, yeah.
and the cosmetic surgeons have come out and just went, give her all body liposuction. And then it's just like the first thing. The guy's like brutal, man. He's like, the first thing I had to do was pin her ears back.
Yeah. Because those ears were sticking out like airplane wings. Yeah. Those ears were terrible.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't get rid of a wing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the show lasted 2 seasons. I'm surprised it lasted more than that. I mean even that. But yeah. So go on then, Zach. Out of all of these shows, you had to go on one.
I have to go on one, mate. Oh my gosh.
You have to go on one, mate.
I thought I had to watch one. I had to watch one. That was bad enough.
No, you have to go on one, mate.
Mate, I'm gonna go on.
I think there's only one you can go.
I'm gonna go on. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. I'm definitely gonna go on that one. Exactly. Just bare looking awkward, but telling the most convincing lies ever. I'm gonna lie to her. Yeah, I was there at your first judo competition. I was there.
Yeah, I can dance. Look. Disco. Don't talk to me about disco. See, I thought the only one we could go on was Shattered.
For real?
Because but.
I could do that,
like
and
to be on TV that vulnerable. You'd be so vulnerable, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
And then
but at the same time, on that Shattered, do they give them any stimulants, mate? Anything to keep them awake? Can they just back the coffee and the Red Bull and the Pro Plus?
No, they must do. No, they must do. Otherwise, they'll just fall asleep.
Mate, to be honest, I would play that, but I would play like not passively, like actively, not aggressively either. But just I will be doing stuff to get the other people to sleep. Do you know what I mean? Come on, it's got to be a competition. Yeah, it's not just we're all gonna wait here for 7 days.
Your monotone voice.
I'm gonna eliminate everybody, mate. I'm gonna eliminate everybody.
Tell you a story.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a story.
Get them eliminated, mate. That reminds me of those things where it's like, oh, you can win this car if you're the last person to have your hand on the car. Everybody put your hand on the car. Last person still touching it wins. Yeah, there's
show like that.
There's just standard competitions, and then they've got shows where that's the actual premise as well. Yeah, I'll go on something like that, and then like be trying to like drop kick the other people so that they let go of the car.
And I think there's rules, mate. It's not just like free for all.
Oh, you're not allowed to fight each other.
Bring any weapon you want.
No.
Bring any weapon you want.
All right,
Battle Royale, mate.
They need to up the stakes on that show. I mean,
I guess if there was a celebrity version of Sex Box and I wasn't married, maybe depending on the celebrity. But yeah, I think the only one that we could go on. Yeah. Splash is on this list as well. Remember Splash when they all dive?
Oh, they had to try and do a dive
into a pool.
Yeah, and they're all horrible. Like they tried to do Olympic dives.
That only lasted one series.
Mate, because when you dive from high and you don't enter the water properly, you hurt yourself. Well, a lot
of these things, you watch it because you want to laugh at celebrities. Yeah. Like the Get Me Out of Here, the Jungle.
That was true.
Yeah, you just want to laugh at it.
Yeah, because they're just going to do some disgusting stuff. There was another one like Splash where they had to do like some sort of ski jump. Do you know when you do the ski jump, when you go down the slope and then you jump up at the end? Yeah, well, of course it's boring.
That's boring, though.
But then, mate, I think I must have caught the end of it.
At least the diving thing, you can try and like flip and
you're not in any control except for the very, very end of that thing. Mate, I watched it and it was so underwhelming. It was like they did this little plop jump at the end. Just like they were going so slow that they went like 2 meters and then came down.
Seriously, mate, like that's why you watch sport, because
exactly, see people do it properly,
and they're amazing. Even like these gymnast things where the celebrities trying to jump on that horse that they use on the gymnastics.
Yeah,
it's like if you're a celebrity, you're going to be rubbish at it. You're just going to jump on it.
Exactly.
You're not going to do any flips or anything, are you?
True. Is there a show like that?
I think there was. I think after Olympics, all these type of shows came out, isn't it? The diving one, and
while people have got
gymnastics one.
While people have got a little bit of interest still in that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to make all these Olympians TV stars.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Mate, you know what I like? Yeah. See, I might have to go and search up some of these things, but the Japanese game shows, mate, I love those things.
Oh, they're mad, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
They're mad. Yeah.
It's the ones where they kind of have to do something physical, and there's teamwork and all sorts of stuff like this. I saw one where there was like a boulder that comes down a slope, and you've got to choose whether to put 1, 2, or 3 of your team members at the bottom of the slope to stop the boulder. And like everyone's got like 5 attempts, and
everyone's like, put Johnny in there.
Yeah, exactly. But when the slope is like really shallow, like one person can stop it, and then they increase the angle. And it's like, all right, are you going to waste 2 lives?
Different
or are you
slopes.
Gonna... Exactly. And yeah, certain times I've seen it, and they've put 4 people in, and then the boulder's coming down really slow.
Is it always a slope with the boulder?
Yeah, it's always a boulder, but it's not like real. It's not rock or anything, but it's quite heavy.
Mate, that's like a really like lame crystal maze. It's just the same thing all the time.
Yeah. But I think this might have been one round of the whole game show, but I just watched some 5-minute video. And then there's 4 people at the bottom of the slope ready to catch it. And then certain people just get scared, they get prang, and they just jump out of the way and then just leave the other 3 of their members to take the full force.
They don't want to get in the way of that boulder.
Exactly. No, it was entertaining, mate. It was entertaining.
Running out of the way.
Innit? Blame it on Johnny. It was definitely entertaining and in a different way. They're not like forcing or faking anything. It's just, all right, physically and tactically, can we do this thing? Something I like about that in the Japanese shows.
Yeah, okay. Well, sometimes they are just silly. And it's like...
No, they are. I saw one.
There's this one I saw when there's like, they just try to wake this same guy up in different ways.
Okay.
They measure his heartbeat, and you have to come up with a way of getting his heartbeat up. It's like super dangerous.
Yeah.
But one of them, right, because it was really good, because some of them was like that fart in his face, or like, or make like the loud noises. One of them, he must have been in a deep sleep. They got his boss to come in and just tell him off.
Oh, serious?
And then he woke up. Yeah, and he woke up and then he just went on his knees and he was like, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Isn't that about how the guy reacts to what you've done? So is the guy kind of like an actor or what?
Who?
The person who's asleep.
No, he's just some poor guy in the staff in the TV show. He's they just keep doing it to him because apparently he's he sleeps easily.
Easily, yeah, fair enough.
He wouldn't be able to do that with me because I wake up. Especially if I think something's coming.
Exactly.
If I think something's coming, I won't sleep. Some people don't care. They're like, I need my sleep. So
see, that's why you need to go back on that Shattered show, mate. Go back on Shattered.
I might be all right.
As long as you always think there's something coming, you'll be good.
Yeah. Well, they don't want the grand to go down, do I?
Yeah. Mate, do you know what? Have you heard of a mukbang? It's like
mukbang.
It's a Korean phrase.
All right, I thought it was a new.
Why did you love
phrase at McDonald's?
You think I've got some fixation on McDonald's?
I thought, yeah. It's that, and also I thought it was another like awful TV show. Like I don't know. Like Sex Box, but sponsored by McDonald's.
Yeah, innit? That would be good. They need to rebrand. That's how they need to revitalize that show. Rebrand.
Exactly. Get that box back.
Mukbang. And I think it's the 2 words. One of them means to eat, and the other one means to broadcast. So it's basically just watching people eat, mate.
I see, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you may have seen these videos like on YouTube or wherever.
Yeah.
And not known what they were called. But yeah, it's eating while interacting with your audience. And when I started seeing those videos in my recommendations, I was like, what have I been watching, mate? Why are you recommending this to